Oh, yes. The stirps, yeah, per stirpies. You know, just so you know, Mike, yeah, you gave me the winning ticket. I'm going to get Marilyn and your kids, and I'm going to adopt them, and they're going to have my last name. Yes. You should have never maliciously harassed your wife. Yes. You shouldn't have put a picture of my sister. Yes. In a Rotarian newsletter. Yes. And I want Mike prosecuted for hate crimes. Now, there's what's known as the Strickland standard. Oh, the minimum standard of lawyer competence and representation of a criminal defendant. Yes. Now, there are two conditions being necessary for a defendant. Yes. Later to show that a lawyer's representation was constitutionally substandard. One, the lawyer's performance must have been outside the broad range of professionally accepted assistance. The performance prong. Now, let's see. I wasn't in Squim. I think that would violate the Strickland standard, or maybe it does enforce it. Yes. Acceptable assistance. And number two, there must be a reasonable probability. Yeah. That before the attorney's unprofessional errors, yes, the result of the proceeding would have been different. Strickland versus Washington. Now, I mentioned $100 billion for the arrest that took place. Ouch. In Squim, Washington. Ouch. Now we have another Strickland test. Ooh, Jack. Let's see. You arrested me for a failure to appear for a $500,000 bail. Yes. And I had emailed the police department wanting to know what that district court case was about. Poop. When I get there, I said I was not guilty. He said, well, you're having a 1077. Oh, now, the two-count criminal complaint. Who was it that contacted the prosecuting attorney's office and instead of investigating, yes, where I was at on June 16th of 2017, yes, you just decided to put me behind bars right now for 16 months. Now, the fraud of two mental health evaluations, that's right, could be worth another $100 billion. Pouch. Now, I'm thinking that both of the individuals that represented me during both those court cases, yes, they did not fit the minimum standard of lawyer competence. And when I said I was going to sue the public defender's office, Harry, and I said I was going to sue Jefferson Associated Counsel, ooch. And you thought you'd play some sort of game where you just gamble on, if you would, that I would be admitted to a mental health. Excuse me, Jefferson Associated Counsel. You played a game. I sent you 30,000 emails. I documented forgery and fraud. Yes. You decided to do what my relatives wanted you to do and just completely ignore it. You just kept saying he's crazy. He's crazy. He's crazy. Ouch. The problem, no, I think there's going to be another 100 billion. See, you did not do anything in my defense. Jack, yeah, Exhibit A and B. Is Exhibit A admissible considering the facts? Date. Did you provide as evidence a fraudulent protection order? Yes. That did not have the forgery of the ex-officio Superior Court clerk? Yes. Is there the forgery of the initials of the ex-officio? You admitted as evidence false reporting. Yes. A fraudulent document because you've been playing a game. You've been gambling, Jack. You've been fucking gambling. Now, somebody in PENCOM realizes, yes, that you just were doctoring, yes, the evidence. You were doctoring it. Pooch. Now, anytime I can prove in a court of law that evidence has been tampered with, yes. See, it's missing the forgery. Yes, it is. Now, I can get a copy of Exhibit A, Jack. Yes, because I'm going to sue you. Yes, she is. Now, I'm going to ask Christy Miller, is that your initial? Is this the actual date of the facts, Jack? Yes. Does the number 33 have any relevance to the lawsuit right now? And when you decided, yes, that would, I don't think, yes, that I received, right, the actual assistance, yes, of counsel, considering the very good probability, yes, that's not her initials. Now, unless somebody else in that judiciary right now has the initials KEM, pooh, it doesn't seem probable, yes, considering Christy Miller. Is that her initials? Yes. Well, then, when you admit to the court fraudulent evidence, yes, in support of your motion to dismiss, yes, there was no real intention of having the case dismissed. Pooch! See, Jack, you, defend a motion to dismiss count two, yes, lack of the protection order's applicability to the crime charged, yes. But both, Jack, yes, third day, July 2018, yes. Um, the applicability of the protection order had nothing to do with it. Yes, I wasn't in Brennan. Poop. I didn't email the Quilcene School District, and I didn't email the Brennan School District. Right. I emailed every civil rights coordinator in the state of Washington. Yeah. Now, every one of them has an obligation to enforce the civil rights of my sons that happen to be in the wrong grades, and I can sue every one of them. Now, as I mentioned, I, yes, want custody of my sons. And you been trying, yes, to compel me right now. Wrong date and time on the facts. Top secret family. Oh, no, right now. Wrong initials of the actual ex officio superior court right now. Number 33, Jack. Number 33. Now, your family, yes, admitted to the court as evidence, yes, fraudulent evidence.